Hi everyone,
Hi.
and today I'm going to present about chapter 3, and my name is War Tun, and the main topic is Mesopotamia, Sumerian and decline of the Sumerian, and the Babylonian Empire, and Assyrian conquest, Assyrian contribution, and Assyrian Empire fall. And Mesopotamia. From the mountain of Asia Minor flow, great rivers are the Tigris and Euphrates. This Tigris and Euphrates valley was called Mesopotamian around modern-day Iraq. That a great civilization was born around 3500 BC. And the next is Sumerian. The Sumerian people belong probably to the Indo-European group. They were the first settler who occupied the land very near the Persian Gulf. They call Summer. And they also cultivate wheat, barley, and cattle to help them. And also they are craftsmanship, and also they are excelled in painting, and they use metal cloth to help in farm. And they also invent a system of writing called cuneiform. Cuneiform writing consists of 400 symbols, and they also made progress in engineering, science, and architecture. And they use wheat for making pork and for running their cart and carrot. And the Sumerian worship many nature gods and built temples in their honor. These temples are called ziggurats. Each city has a patron god. And Sumerian city-state, they developed independent city-state, which were governed by the priest kings. The priest kings supervised revenue collection, irrigation, and construction of building and tower. And ziggurat is the main full of market, bank, factory, and store house of food grain. And ziggurat is the main place of the business. The decline of the Sumerian. The Sumerian city-state were down and constantly waging war with one another, and the flood war occurred in often, and also the um, and also the it was it was less in pre uh, and it was easy to conquer by the other king, like um, Akkadian Saga first. And the next is Babylonian Empire under the Hammurabi. And around 2000 BC, Mesopotamia witnessed the rise of another Semitic tribe called the Amorite, also the Babylonian. And Babylonia became the most powerful city and under the King Hammurabi. King Hammurabi is famous for codifying the Babylonian law. It was called the Code of the Hammurabi, and was portrayed as being given to Hammurabi by Amurat, the Babylonian sun god. And the next, After the Hammurabi death, the Babylonia was collapsed and it was conquered by the barbarian, also known as the Kassite. And Kassite rule over the Mesopotamia around 6th century, and after the Kassite and the Hittite were conquered. And the Hittite were also known for their know how to use the iron, and their army was used strong and sharp weapons like sword, and then they can easily conquer their enemy. Assyrian conquest. And Assyrians were the extremely cruel by nature and believed in terror tactics, and they used the learn of their iron to make superior weapons. The chief center of the Assyrian power were Esther and Nineveh. The Assyrian rose to great higher of power under the leadership of their powerful king like Tiglath-Pileser III and Sargon II and their Sennacherib. And King Ashurbanipal, who carefully preserved the record in his famous library, he arranged it described as the Golden Age. It was the Assyrians who led the northern kingdom of the Israel into the captivity. And the next is Assyrian contribution. The Assyrian built and ruled over a large area, emperor which extended from Persian Gulf to Egypt along the Fertile Crescent, and their capital one in the vein. The emperor established a postal system which enabled them to receive report from the governor from newly conquered country. And their emperor encouraged agriculture and the industry. Ashurbanipal was highly educated in subjects like science and literature. His his love of learning made him open a library in the capital. The fall of the Assyrian. Of Ashurbanipal reign was plagued by trouble and disturbance after his death. The Assyrian power collapsed because of the Medes and Persian attacked it from the north, and the Chaldean from the south. Later, the Chaldee and the Medes attacked and destroyed the Nineveh in 621 BC. And now my presentation in end, and thank you for listening, everyone.